Just got to the gym. Didn't film any this morning because I was too dang sleepy. So I wasn't feeling it. Didn't have any breakfast. So waiting on Andrew. We're gonna do a bit of a push day. He said he wanted to do chest, so we'll see how that goes. We hadn't actually worked out together in a while. We used to go pretty frequently, but I don't know, our schedules kind of conflicted or something. He ended up getting off a little later than normal. He's an engineer, so he kind of has like a funky schedule sometimes. So anyways, you'll get to see him in this video. Kind of wanted to harp on something that happened to me today. I was sitting in the median of the highway that is right beside where I work at, and I was probably about a half a mile away from work, and I was turning left into a Chick-fil-A for my lunch. I was going to get a salad. All of a sudden, I'm sitting here like dead still, not even moving, and all of a sudden I see this gold four-door Cadillac barreling towards me. I'm sitting here just kind of waiting for my turn to turn left, and he's coming right at me, and I'm thinking, oh God, he's gonna head on collision with me. So he goes past my car, like I promise, I'm sitting like this, and he goes past it. I swear a good 6 inches. My car swayed like that when the wind's blowing really bad. I was like, oh, maybe he just, accidentally did that and he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe he wasn't paying attention, look at his phone or something. No, I looked in my side mirror down the stretch of the highway, and he kept going through the median into oncoming traffic, and 4 or 5 cars weaved out of the way, and he hit the right front side of those little mail trucks. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. One of those little mail trucks, and he kept going, ricocheted off a power pole. And you know those people that dress up in the Liberty Mutual outfits, they're out there dancing all day long? I think he hit one of them, came back over to the median, and stopped. I'm sitting here still in the median with my jaw wide open like, what just happened? And then he gets out of the car and proceeds just to walk away down the road in the median. This guy was either drunk as all get out, high on something, or he was just sleepy. I have no idea, but I didn't know it affected me as much as it did until I got in the drive-through line, and I looked at the owner of the Chick-fil-A that I usually go to, because she knows who I am, and she said, "You okay?" And I said, "Why?" She said, you look pale in the face. And I didn't even notice that my hands were shaking. It freaked me out so bad. But yeah, it was an interesting time. So hopefully I can work out the rest of that emotion and stress in the gym today. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna take this time right now to just kind of preface that we were this is the first time we've ever filmed in the gym, me and Andrew, and he was kind of like, I don't want to make anybody mad by getting on film, but when have I ever shied away from a new experience? So we did a few sets of this. We didn't get it on film because we needed to spot each other. I'll probably mention it in the next clip after we show the workout footage, but we just did a little bit of warming up here. Yeah, he's got to get his hands right. He didn't like it. You really want to shoot for your forearms and your hands going straight down. You don't want them bowed out to the right, too inward or anything. You want them going straight down. That helps with the stress on the arms. He's still a little wide, but I'm sure he's just going because he wants a wider chest. But I like to keep mine where it's going about 90 degrees because that really helps with my shoulder. Because for some reason, my left shoulder just does not like me very much. It likes to pop and crackle. So after the flat bench of 4 sets, we went to the incline dumbbell, and this is really good if you really want to isolate each pec and work it differently instead of working a bar, because you can overuse one side of your body on the bar, and you can still get it up. But this is all one arm. So that was Andrew, and here's me. I started out I think 35s or 40s just to warm up the upper pecs. So I really don't like to go below parallel. I do a little bit here and there, but I try not to because like I said beforehand, my left shoulder right now is actually feeling pretty good. It didn't hurt at all in this workout. I was very surprised. I guess because I warmed up. Normally, I guess I over-warmed up and it didn't hurt as much. So I try to roll my shoulders back and keep my shoulder blades disengaged, and that helps just put all the emphasis on my chest and not my shoulder. But Andrew went up. I don't even remember the weights, but Andrew went up to I think about 50 right here, and he's just repping it out. He's he's got a whole lot more strength than I do. But I'm working at it, and just really squeezing the upper pecs. That's what we're trying to do. Not putting any emphasis on the shoulders. Much of it as we can on our chest. And here's him getting a different angle. This is actually his idea. I'm pretty surprised. I like it. But you can see I try to go right at parallel. If you look in the mirror, right at parallel, and just up and squeeze down real slow for the negative, and then back up and accelerate. So I think I'm at 50s right here. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but just squeeze in the upper pecs. Squeeze and hold it, and then down and negative real slow. And then I think the last one I go real slow. There it is, yeah. And then I'm done. Then we go back to Andrew. I think he's at about 65 or 70 right here. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he's doing the same thing. He's going about parallel, squeezing the pecs. Yeah, overall, our first experience filming was pretty good. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it, or people looking at me wondering why I'm filming. But come on, Andrew, you got one more, I think. Yeah, come on, right on. And I think this was a PR for me. I've never hit 70s on an incline. I used to hit 70s on a flat bench, but I've never done it on an incline before. So I was pretty proud of myself. Getting it up right here was the hardest part, and after that I was good to go. Level back up. I think I hit 70 for 5 times. That was 3. Just really squeezing. The shoulder felt really great this time. Normally it's killing me, but I felt really good with this workout. I think I go down for one more. Yep, and then I go down for a negative really slow. Yeah, that was it. That was a PR for me. I was pretty pumped about that. We did this exercise right here for wasting time, because we wanted the isolation over there behind it, and somebody was on it, so we were waiting. But we got a pretty good pump off this too, because you can go really deep back and really squeeze the pecs. Andrew's doing pretty good, just making sure you squeeze. I did the same thing. The pecs for me is a really not a weak, it's a weak muscle for me. I'm trying to, get it bigger. My arms get really big really fast. My pec just kind of lags behind. I've been really working on it. I can tell it's got some mass. I mean, when I'm squeezing at the very top. So, and the negative right there also helps. Right there. Go real slow back. And then we get to the isolation. We just put 245s on each side and just repping it out. Well, actually, Andrew did 245s. I think I went down to 45 just to isolate my pecs some more, really tear those fibers. But he's just repping it out right here. Yeah, he's done. Now I go back to 45s, just do one arm and really squeeze. I really want to focus on the squeezing, because if I go too heavy in weight, it really tears my shoulder up. So I just do that on each pec. And then I switch to the right side and I do the same thing. And after that, I think I go back to the top two. Actually, no, I'll go back to both of them. So I did that, and I think this is where my battery dies. But this is the end of the commentary. So I hope you enjoyed it. I probably sucked at commentating this one, but we just really worked out the pecs and had a good time. All right. Well, at the end of the workout, my phone ran out of memory, so we finished the isolated bench press that you saw in the last clip, and we did 2 more sets of that, and then we went to cable flies, and that's my favorite, but I ended up not being able to show that, so hopefully next time I can. But cable flies, we did 4 sets until we just couldn't do any more. I think we went up to about 40 pounds and really focused on keeping your arms straight when you're coming through and squeezing the pecs as much as possible, just burning out. And that was really about the end of it. We pretty much filmed most of it. The first set we did is flat bench, but we didn't really get a chance to do it because we were doing a good amount of weight, and we needed to spot each other, so no filming on that one. But like I said again, hopefully we can film it next time. So I'm just gonna end this video with me playing the guitar, I guess.